What if there was a world where you could have hot honey chicken mac and cheese for only 687 calories and 63 grams of protein that tastes just as good as any other mac and cheese? The key to this recipe is the combination of a few secret ingredients that give a homemade mac and cheese its bold flavor, merged with the nostalgic taste of a classic box mac and cheese that feeds your inner child. The best part is, with a few simple tricks, we're gonna drop the calories way down and jack up the protein. This one is guaranteed to satisfy your cravings and leave you feeling like you're not even on a diet. So let's get into it. We're gonna start by making our crispy popcorn chicken using a few techniques to keep the calories in check, followed by quickly preparing our protein pasta the right way before making our secret recipe cheese sauce and assembling our meal prep. We're gonna start off by taking 20 ounces of chicken and cubing it up. I'm using chicken tenderloins. You can use chicken breast, chicken thighs, it doesn't matter. Just remember that you need to adjust the macros accordingly. These don't need to be fancy. You just want a rough cube chop for these. And if you have any tendons in your chicken like this, you can just cut them out quickly with a knife. Once your chicken is rough chopped, it should be in cubes, kind of like this, and then we're just gonna grab a bowl and toss that chicken right into the bowl. To make your popcorn chicken, add cornstarch, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and cayenne. Then mix your chicken together until it's evenly coated. I recommend tossing a lid on and giving it a good shake. Once you have your chicken fully coated, you're gonna take some cooking oil and just give it a light spritz before shaking again. Just give it a quick toss. You want it nice and evenly coated. That's gonna help it crisp up in the air fryer. After you spray your oil, depending on how it's coated, you may wanna add a tiny bit of extra cornstarch and then a little bit more oil until it just looks like it's got a nice even coating. Once your popcorn chicken looks beautifully coated, we're gonna toss it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And while that cooks, we'll get started on the pasta. While our chicken is cooking, we're gonna prep our protein pasta. And this is a fairly simple process, but the step that everybody misses is to generously salt your pasta water. I'm talking generously, and you wanna wait until after it's already boiling. Throw a ton of salt. If you think there's enough salt in there, there's probably not. This is what gives your pasta that flavor. After salting your water, you add your pasta in and just gonna stir it a couple times and let it cook for whatever the box says, 10 to 12 minutes usually. And now while that's going, we're gonna make our cheese sauce because we can do all the steps in this recipe at the same time. To make your cheese sauce, in a blender, add cottage cheese, salt, garlic powder, paprika, a little bit of cayenne for heat, and pasta water to help it all emulsify and create our base. Then toss the lid on and give it a blend until it's looking nice and smooth, at which point we'll add a little bit of cheddar powder in to help give it that bright flavor and that classic box mac and cheese taste. Once your cottage cheese is nice and blended, you're gonna have a bit of a runny cheese sauce, but that's okay because we're gonna add it to a saucepan with some real cheese to help thicken it up. We're gonna add in our cheese starting with some mozzarella. Give that a mix to help it melt in. We're also gonna come in with a cheddar cheese. I'm using a Colby Jack blend, but you can use anything you want. Both these should be a low-fat option. And again, we're gonna wanna fold that in, let it all melt and combine. After you taste your sauce, see if it could use some more salt. And then usually, I find that it can mix in a little bit more, taste it again. And when it's getting really close to that almost too salty threshold, then you can kind of take some on the spoon, sprinkle a little bit more, and then taste it again. Okay, we're coming back in with our pot of pasta, and we're adding our cheese sauce right in on top. Oh, this looks delicious. Now we're gonna fold in our cheese sauce until it sounds like this. Then take your popcorn chicken out of the air fryer and throw it in a bowl and add in your hot honey, tossing to evenly coat the chicken. Now just spoon your mac and cheese into 5 equal containers. Don't worry about being perfect. As long as you're eating it throughout the week, the calories are gonna balance. Put your hot honey chicken on top, and now you have 5 hot honey chicken mac and cheese meal preps ready for the week. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see how this tastes. Oh my God, that is some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my entire life. The hot honey chicken, absolutely incredible. 63 grams of protein. This cannot be beat. Go try it yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.